My name is Marie, and this is Likened Unto Me, my personal scripture journey. Earlier this year, my 10-year-old daughter was asked to give a talk in primary about what we had learned in Come Follow Me that week. And like always seems to happen in my house, we forgot about it until Sunday morning. Church is at 9, so there was a bit of a scramble. I was in the middle of getting myself and the youngest kids ready, so I figured I would give her a head start by having her read the main stories in the scriptures from that week. It was about Jairus and his daughter and the woman with the issue of blood. I came to check on how it was going a little bit later, and she said she was almost done writing her talk, which made me a little nervous, honestly. I asked, "Can I read it when you're done?" Because, I wanted to make sure that she had stayed on topic and wasn't teaching false doctrine, or, let's be honest, that she wasn't going to share anything embarrassing about me. Instead, she blew me away and made me cry with her simple testimony of truth. So here's her whole talk. In Come Follow Me this week, we learned about a man named Jairus whose daughter was on the brink of death and a woman with an issue of blood. In the story, Jesus is passing through a town when Jairus falls at Jesus' feet and begs for him to heal his daughter. Jesus agrees and follows Jairus to his home. But while they were walking, a woman who'd had an issue of blood for 12 years saw Jesus and knew that if she could just touch him, she would be healed. As Jesus walked past, she reached out and touched his robe, then let go. Jesus stopped and looked around. "Who touched me?" he asked. His disciples said, "We're in a crowd of people, and you're asking who touched you? It could have been anyone." But Jesus clarified by explaining that he had felt strength drained from him. The woman who'd had an issue of blood fell at his feet and begged for forgiveness. Jesus told her that she did not need to be forgiven because of her faith. "Your faith hath made thee whole," he said. Meanwhile, Jairus received a message that said that his daughter was dead. He told Jesus that he didn't need to go to his house anymore because his daughter was already dead. Jesus told Jairus that he could still heal his daughter, so they kept on walking. When they got to Jairus' house, Jesus healed his daughter. Sometimes we are like the woman with the issue of blood because we need faith to be made spiritually whole. Sometimes we are already spiritually dead when Jesus comes to heal us. Whether or not we are like the woman or the daughter, with Jesus, we can be healed. And that's her whole talk that she wrote completely by herself. And I will just add my testimony to hers, that Jesus is the master healer. As we seek him, as we practice faith in him and his promises, he will heal us, no matter how far gone we may be. As for how things went for my daughter's talk, she told me later that she learned not to write such good talks, because if you do, the bishop might ask you to share it again in sacrament meeting a few weeks later in front of everybody. She did a great job then too, though. Thanks for listening. Any quotes or scriptures or stories that I used are cited in the description. This is Likened Unto Me, my personal scripture journey.